Alright, so here we are, day 3 on working on the car, pulling the engine out. Really taking my time, no rush. I know you can do this in about like 3 to 5 hours, but I just really took my time and only did a little bit by little. So on the first day, got electrical connections taken out, most of the accessories, and did some, yeah, that's basically what I did. And I took off the intake manifold. Second day, I really focused on taking out that steering rack, and it was a real big pain. I worked on this for 3 or 4 hours. Okay. I'll take it from here. You don't have to stop me.
Ooh, 360 on that bitch. There you go.
Okay, so day 2, got the steering rack out just now. It took me forever to get that out. Ended up having to lower the cradle a little bit, and then a lot of hitting with a hammer just to get it out of there. It just kept getting stuck. Kept getting stuck right there. It just was jammed in there. As far as the AC goes, now you can see it. So I tried to get that that stud out, but my tool ended up getting stuck, and I was trying to tighten it back in there to get the tool out, and it just didn't work. So what I did is I disconnected the AC lines. I didn't know they were still in pressure, so there was a lot of explosion in my face of R34 of refrigerant, but I'm just gonna pull it out with the engine. And so now we're here on the third day, and there's nothing left. Loosen up everything on the bell housing side for the torque tube, and I've loosened up the engine mount, so all I do now is just pull it out. So quick look right here. So yeah, I got you know, intake manifold off. I'm gonna remove this radiator. It's already disconnected. Don't want it to get damaged. You know, water pumps off. I didn't know if I had to do that or not, but I just did it just for keepsake. Steering rack is out. That was the hardest thing. The reason you have to take the steering rack out is because the engine needs to slide forward like 6 or 7 inches to get it off the torque tube shaft. That comes out and sticks into the clutch and the flywheel and all that into the engine. So to be able to slide it forward, the steering rack, I don't know if you saw it earlier, like sits maybe like 1 inch away from the harmonic balancer right here, and so it needs that room to slide forward. So that's why you have to remove that. So I'm removing this from the top. Most instructions call for you to remove it from the bottom, and it's easier that way, and you're dropping the entire cradle. But I don't have a transmission jack, and I already removed the hood and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna do it that way. Going here underneath. So going here underneath, I removed the bell housing cover that you can see right here. This has been removed, and right here there are about 6 bolts that, no, actually not 6, there's 5 bolts that is holding this together. 3 right here, and then 1 up and 1 up here. And I didn't feel anything on the top, and I checked the manual, and it's not showing anything as well that it needs to be there. So you see the gap's already there because I've already been starting to loosen them up. You can actually see you can't get them. They were hand tight, so I could remove them. Remove some of these bolts off of this protector here for the torque tube, just so that I can get my tool up in there and remove it. But only thing left is these motor mounts, and to pull those bolts out, at least I think so, which are right here. These motor mounts, there's 2 of them, and just to pull the engine out. So that's what I'm going to do today, and enjoy. Alright everybody, got the engine all out and on the engine stand. Everything came out pretty smoothly once that guy came over with his crowbar. My neighbor's name is Guy. So yeah, I cleaned up most of the area. I'm not too confident with it sitting like that, so I'm gonna put a jack stand underneath the front, and then probably go to the hardware store and get some grade A bolts. But here you are, LS3, cammed LS3 with a leak and filter cam and supporting mods by Henderson Performance. But yeah, here it is. Everything's all out of the car. We got the wheel tied up out of the way. I don't know if you guys can see it, if the lighting is okay or not. But yeah, we got the torque tube. I don't know if you can see it right there. Torque tube being supported by that jack. So yeah, engine's all pulled out. Next step will be to actually sell the car. I think my neighbor's gonna buy it, but we'll see. If not, then let's go to plan B. And that's kind of it for the engine pull on it. Stay tuned next, and on the next big operation I have, we'll be pulling the LS2 out of the C6. I mean, yeah, the C6. That's not gonna happen for a while, but I got plenty of other projects. If you haven't been to the channel before, please like, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.